Greetings and welcome to episode 61 of my Empire Total War Darth Mod USA campaign. And this, my friends, how we left it last time. And last time, my friends, we took Sweden, Stockholm. And why do we do this? Why do we suddenly launch an attack using one army group pulled from East Prussia and from Poland? Because, my friends, Russia is on the march. Russia is on the march, and it is looking to absorb the whole of Scandinavia under its sort of control, as it were. We cannot allow Russia to take Stockholm and Sweden. We just simply cannot allow them to do that, because it is a direct threat to our sort of safety here in East Prussia. It opens up this flank here across the Baltic Sea. If Russia would take this and declare war on us, or even join a war, if Germany sort of reinstates the war with us, if they come along here, we can cover the land sort of masses here, the land borders here. We can cover, we can defend ourselves. But if they were to have Sweden, if they were to push in, look, they've taken Finland, they've taken St. Petersburg, Ingria. I mean, Norway have control here of Christiania, Norway here. So pretty much we have taken Sweden. The only territory the Swedes got here is Iceland here. This is what's keeping them still alive here. But if Russia had taken this, if they had powered their way through Stockholm, because Stockholm was completely undefended, so they were probably looking to send maybe these two armies here. They've got two quite powerful armies here, as you can see here. Look at that army there, and an excellent general to lead them. And we've got, look at those Guard Grenadiers there. Absolutely formidable Imperial Army units. Really are fantastic. Huge amount of cannon. They would have probably absolutely walked into Stockholm and taken it. And that would have put them in a strategically dangerous position to us, because, you know, they are really, really close to. They would have had the ports here. They'd have had, just across the Baltic, they'd be able to strike, land on the beaches here, and hit us against Russia. We have to be that counterweight, that counterbalance to Russian aggression. This is a what-if scenario. We had to make the strategic decision. Did we just sit back and allow them to sort of take over all of Scandinavia, and then maybe in the long run really pose a significant threat there on our sort of northern front? Or did we do something about it? Did we pull some forces from the armies that are encamped, entrenched here in Warsaw and Königsberg, and send an army group across to try and deal with the situation, to try and stop them, to block the progress of Russia? That's the decision we've made now. We've got Stockholm under our control. We are replenishing, repairing these buildings, and indeed the armies here that took on this army group here. We're really trying to sort of lock down Stockholm here. But you can see Sweden still has an excellent army. I mean, look at that. That is absolutely formidable army here. But they seem to just stop. They seem to just entrench themselves here. They've obviously sieged and hit a lot of these towns along the way. But we are not going to repair a single one of them. Not until Sweden is completely under our control, which means the complete removal of all of these units here. Now, we could play this out very tactically, and we could simply give Sweden back to the Swedes and for peace and maybe some money or some technology, and say to them, there is your home, your capital back, and now it is up to you to deal with the Russians. Now, because they are at war with Russia, and they would have enough forces here to really give the Russians quite a run for their money. Maybe that is something in the future. If we come under a huge amount of pressure here from these Swedish forces here, to the point where it looks like we might lose an army group and all of this, I'm not willing to risk an entire army group for one piece of land here that we can't hold. But if we put a potential enemy and then make peace with them, give them back their capital, and that would then in itself be a block towards Russian aggression in the future. Who knows, maybe Sweden can even strike back against the Russians and retake Finland, St. Petersburg, who knows. But for the moment, things are staying exactly how. Maybe that's just a thought there in the back of our minds that we might be able to do, or might even have to do. And also, for those of you worrying about where the Mughal Empire campaign is, don't worry, my friends, that has not stopped. That will be after the USA campaign. So once we finish these sort of 3-4 episodes of this campaign, that will be after it, and then the British one will continue afterwards. We're altering things, we're moving things around a bit, just to keep things a little bit fresh here, a little things up to date, as it were. So that is where we are with Sweden. And again, we have now entrenched ourselves. We have, look at this, all of these most of these armies now are fully encamped. They're dug in along the front line here, because make no mistake, my friends, Germany will launch another attack against us. It's only a matter of time, but the time we've bought here with peace with Germany really has given us that time to get our armies back up to where they belong, to dig in, to repair, to recruit. Because you can see we now have an Army Staff College here, and we are going to begin recruiting quite extensively now in the next couple of years, if Germany give us that time. If not, then we shall manage what we've got here. We've got quite extensive armies here. Many of them have fought brutal battles here on the Eastern Front. And one more thing, my friends, before I continue on, if any of you want to be who haven't been a general already, if I've already made you a general, of course, maybe in the future I can possibly, increase the number. But anybody who hasn't been a general yet and has already said previously they would like to, please refresh my memory down in the comments, my friends. I apologise if I haven't done it already, but things have been absolutely crazily mad busy. They really have absolutely been mind-bogglingly busy behind the scenes, especially with Christmas coming up. Just with mostly to do with work, so I haven't had time to be able to sit down and put a video together like I would like to. If you haven't got a general and there's space available and you would like to be one in the future, please let me know in the comments. Of course, we've got many of you already, are battle hardened, been through the absolute grinder here in the Middle East and in the Far East. The Eastern Front even, beg your pardon, my mind is going. So many of you already been battling here in Eastern Front quite hard here. Many of you digging us out of a hole, really have come under significant pressure, but we've managed to put ourselves where we've wanted to be for quite a while here. But things are not calm here at all. This is just the calm before the storm. It really, really is. And also a little bit of a sort of a twist in the tail here, the sting in the tail as it were. France is at war with Austria. Now, if you're thinking, why is that important? That's important on a number of strategic sort of levels. It really, really is. Because as you can see here, where is it? Where are they at war with France here? Now that puts the Austrians under a significant amount of pressure, because now France have got territories within the sort of the eastern frontier. They've got Podolia, which we gave them. And we also, I believe, gave them another territory. I think it was Hanover. Oh no, it was Cologne, I beg your pardon. We gave them Rhineland here. And that has allowed them to move all across here, because they are, of course, allies with Germany. And they've given the Austrians an absolute thrashing here. And they've also got two armies here situated quite, well, actually, on, if not over the border here in Poland. Highly unusual. I'm not particularly pleased with that, but let's have a look at France. Plus 79. So we're a pretty good level here with France. We can't get an alliance, but we're as good as allies, so I think we'll just leave them deal with their own matters with Austria. And that keeps Austria off our back. That stops Austria from coming after us, which means we can husband our strength, build our strength up here, really dig in even further, which is what we need to do. And also look for where we can expand outwards. Of course we can't go for Podolia here because we've got France here, which is great. We might look at this tiny sort of front line here, because this into here Lithuania is Russian, but this Belarusian border here with Poland, look how small our border is. It's just there. So we could indeed send an army group, if we can get one available, if we can free the troops up and take Minsk. Now Minsk would really be a huge, huge coup for us, a real coup de grace as it were. That would be a wonderful take for us, because we'd have a massive area, a huge region within almost the heart of Russia here. That might even tip Russia's hand, and they might even come into war with us. But who knows? But we'll be prepared for that. We will be prepared for it, my friends. Fear ye not. So, I think that's pretty much... Oh, we're also sending in another fleet here, I think, because we want to guard, want to patrol, want to stop the influx here of sort of movement in and out of the East Atlantic here, because now that they got Sarajevo here, the Germans, although this Ottoman Empire force is moving up, they might even be able to take Sarajevo, which would be fantastic. But this port here, Ragusa, is going to give us problems. They can send fleets and ships through the Mediterranean Straits here, Gibraltar Straits, and of course strike at the homeland here. And talking of the homeland, my friends, Cuba is going to be where we're going to see the next... Look at that there. These absolute fiends. Look at this. Look how many melee units are here. This is absolutely insane. They're going for Cuba. I can absolutely pretty much guarantee you, 90% sure, that Afghanistan is going to declare war upon us, and they're going to try and hit Cuba. Cuba is a huge, huge production centre for us in terms of what it comes in. Look at that, 42,000 in trade comes out through here, through this one trade line here. Look at that, 12,000 of it comes from Cuba. That's how important Cuba is to us. It really is an absolute economic powerhouse. We have got this army here, which this fleet, beg your pardon, this one ship. We're trying to scout out what's going on. But I'm not particularly happy here. So we're trying to really build up of quite a fleet here to deal with it. But of course, we're not going to be able to get that fleet up quick enough to be able to deal with these Afghanistan forces here. But we should be able to use this fleet here. This fleet here, which is pretty much guarding the main hub here, the port, which has got, look at that, you look at New York here, 46,000 in our trade comes out of here, 39,000 comes out of here, out of Lewes here. Yorktown, very, very important for us here. As you can see, we've got a steam dry dock here, and of course this was attacked here. We can actually repair that here, the steam engine factory. Remember, we're also at war with the Mughal, and they attacked us as well, those absolute fiends, but we absolutely showed them that if they come and land upon our shores, they will pay dearly. Believe it, my friends, dearly. And there's Afghanistan there, look at that. We will take Upper Louisiana if we have to. That's why we're reinforcing here. Look at this. We're reinforcing vigorously here. We can send, gentlemen, please. But we will send a force down to here if we have to remove Afghanistan from here. They will lose this. This will then become fully into our, we'll have Upper and Lower Louisiana then, bringing most of continental America into our hands. We could even send this force here from Michigan, from Detroit here, because of course we are extremely close with the British at the moment. I mean, the British are incredibly friendly with us. We're staunch allies with them. They've been a magnificent ally. Even our past has been pretty rough with the British. We have to acknowledge, my friends, they have been absolutely fantastic allies. They've been brilliant, brilliant allies. They really have been absolutely up there with the finest allies you could wish for. We might even send one of these forces here around to take care of those the Afghan forces here. We do have these ships here. We might land here in New Orleans and just power up here. But we wait for them to declare war on us, but I think it's going to happen pretty soon. We've got everything else under control. We're just going to make sure that nothing else is being left. We're going to get some of these global trade companies up and running here. What have we got coming in next? We've got 44,900. Look at that. That is a magnificent tax income. 152,000. Wonderful. But I think that really sums up everything. But I think we're going to have another war. We've got plenty of wars going on. We're more with the Mughal as well. But Afghanistan, looks like Afghanistan, the Mughal's nearest neighbour, are going to join that war pretty soon. But we should be prepared, my friends. Preparation is key here. Discipline. Discipline. But let's have a quick look at how I think that's all we need. Is just that. And then we've got everything we can do. Mass production. That's going to give us steam-powered cloth mills. Good grief. -2, but still. I think we can deal with that pretty well there. We've even brought Sweden under control pretty quickly as well. Right. Let's end the turn, my friends, and let's just see what happened. We'll check of our ministers a second, and our we do really need to change this here, but we have some wonderful ministers here. India's not really our worry. Look at him, Erwin Grinds. What a magnificent minister he would be, especially here. Unfortunately, we cannot do anything yet, but I'm not going to risk anything. We've got elections coming up in 2 years. We'll wait for those elections, see what they produce before we do anything else. Right, let's quickly go to the homeland here, to the Caribbean, and we're going to check what the Afghanistan does. Let's end the term and see what happens here. Britain. And again, they are still at war with many of our sort of past and our previous enemies. They're still holding that war. Look at that. Get Courland out of there, gentlemen, please. Oh, look at that. What a wonderful sight. Well done, Britain. they're at war with Austria because of us as well. They really have been wonderful allies, and we must repay them in the future, because they have stood by us through thick and thin, which is the real sort of, the mark of an excellent friend, of a wonderful ally. France are quite close to Austria here, Vienna. I wonder what France will do, but it looks like they're trying to reinforce their frontier, Austria. What will France do here? Will they move into Austria? Who have France been fighting then? Have they been fighting Spain? Oh, I think they've been fighting Spain. A little bit of neighbourhood tiff there. But again, we stay out of that. Ah, look at this. They are building up a massive amount of forces here in West Prussia. They're moving back to Minsk here. This is highly unusual. They're pulling right back to Minsk. Oh, they've pushed out that. Oh yes, we can take care of that. They've pushed that fleet out of the port there. We'll deal with that. Oh, look at that. We got rid of that Swedish fleet there. One less enemy to deal with now. That fleet can actually be freed up there. There it is. There it is. I knew it. I absolutely knew it. It was on the cards. Britain again has stood with us. I dare you, Afghanistan. I dare you. We're going to send a fleet to India. By damn, they'll pay dearly for what they've just done. They will pay dearly. Ah. This is getting very, very busy here, the ship lane here. Very busy indeed, the Baltic. That's getting a little too busy for my liking. Britain, get rid of Courland out of there. Looks like they're pulling back Russia. Looks like they've just realised they're not going to be able to take Sweden here. What the blazes is going on here? Nothing silly from you, Spain. Nothing silly at all. Don't tell me they're going for France. Don't tell me they're going for France. Plot thickens. Plot thickens. We're going to take here. This is going to go. Upper Louisiana is going to fall. Believe me. We're not going to sit on our hands on this one, my friends. Believe it. If they want a war, by damn, we're more than accustomed to war. More than accustomed to it. That's right, sweet. Now they got Copenhagen, of course. I'd forgotten they've got Denmark. I completely overlooked that. That's right, you just bounce them back to and forward there. You just leave everything as it is. Are they going to try and mount a counter-offensive here? Looks like they're sending their spies over to Russia, possibly. Nothing at all. They've allowed us the time here to dig in around Stockholm. I must say, Norway really has got itself together pretty well there. first thing I think we can do.
Officer on deck.
Let's take care of this.
We rule the way. Where to, Captain? Underway.
I'm going to protect this trade line here. They're not going to let the Barbary States out of there at all. +1 to morale in battle. Excellent. Not anymore, he's not. Ah. We've only got 10,000 there. That. Whoa. Ho, 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 ho. France has been hit. Great Britain has been hit. Mamluks has been hit. Persia's been hit. Good grief, look at that. We've been absolutely... Look at Europe has been completely cut off. India completely cut off.
Take ready.
Whew. So we have to save our money, I think. Excellent. Even better. Oh, look at that. Brand new force assembling here in Sweden. I think we move these gentlemen to this side here of Stockholm.
Where to, Captain?
And so it begins. So it begins.
Ship's orders, Captain. Officer on deck. Battle stations prepared.
If you want to fight us, then we will definitely oblige.
Yea, sir. Heave away, boys. Heave away.
Quite a fleet there. Quite a fleet indeed.
Aye, aye, sir. Set sail. Jump to it and look lively. Ready for action.
And what about... That's good. We're still okay here with Persia. Afghanistan has got just here.
Orders, Captain. Waiting further orders. Run up, gun.
Let's see how you like that.
Douse the decks. Put to sea.
If you wanted a war, you've just found one.
Take ready.
Oh yes, of course. And we've got this army here ready as well. Look at that. Caught up in a pretty bit of fighting there against the rebels, but we are positioned here to strike against them if needs be. What we can here, we've got nothing coming in here at all. Completely cut off there. That's fine. And here, look at that, +1. Fantastic. But we look at the homeland here, the home ports. Look at these fiends here. I think ye not, sir. I think ye not. What we are going to do is bring this navy over to here. This navy here is going to be sent to deal with this here.
Our nation rules the sea. Ship's orders. Orders.
And that is them dealt with. Thank you very much, good sir. And back into New York, if you would, please. Thank you. Your mission accomplished.
Set sail. Waiting further orders.
One fleet and one entire army disposed of at the bottom of the Caribbean. We're going to replenish and repair this fleet here. What a wonderful sight. We're actually going to move these two ships into the New York fleet just to give it that extra boost. Fantastic. Wonderful. And we're going to continue our... Got one more here. I think we'll put another one into service. But we definitely need to strike here against Afghanistan here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to move this army here.
Humble sir. Ready for order. Your humble sir. Yes, Captain. Waiting for you.
They're going to make their way all the way around to here. Disembark at Fort at Mobile, Fort Louis de la Mobile,
Ready and waiting.
and they're going to head straight up for Upper Louisiana, straight along the road here. That is their task. Coming out of their 4,000 here. We're going to take Louisiana, bring this into the nation. We're going to upgrade all of these buildings. They've got nothing here at all, not a single thing. Absolute waste of resources. We want to keep Detroit active there. So we've got this army free here, so we might as well use this army. It'll give it some fighting experience as well, which it definitely needs battle experience.
Yes, sir.
It'll take us a while to get up here, but we've got more than enough here to hold both of these regions here. They can support one another. Actually, we shall move this regiment into there.
Anything more?
Is everything here fully replenished, or is in the middle of it? Indeed it is.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me there, my friends.
Your humble sir.
What have we got now? 9410. Hopefully, Europe will sort itself out, particularly France, and indeed Russia as well. Great Britain has been hit. Look at that, that's shrunk down by about 30,000. Ah, Spain. I wonder if Spain would... Come on, Spain. What about if we do... We can't. What if we offer you 1,000? It looks like they are none too plussed. Greece. Oh, Greece. We will hit them with a payment of 1,000. Let's try and get something here. No, they don't want to either. Courland are unfriendly. Ah, indifferent now, Norway. I wonder if they'd be interested in it. Let's try them again with money, or maybe even technology. No, they've got all the technology. But a payment. We shall offer them 1,000. No, they're not interested, which is fine. We shall, indeed, as we've always done, look after ourselves here. We've got Britain here besieging the Mughal, which we do need to take care of Mughal here in Newfoundland and Agvituk. I think what we'll do is once this army here is dealt with Afghanistan here, we shall move this army and we shall send it across to here to deal with the Mughal here. They've got a lot of forces here, but still, we might even send this force here with them as well as a backup, as a support arm to that particular army. As a strike force, we'll give it an extra bit of oomph. So we'll probably clear these and bring them under our control. Back to Europe here. How are we now replenished? We are replenished here, but we need to get these up to full.
Ready for order.
We simply cannot have these armies loitering at this level here. All the armies on the Eastern Front need to be at full. Put some more guns in here as well, I think.
Yes, at the ready.
You can never have enough cannon. I think we'll put another cannon in here. All of these are being brought up to full as well. Which is excellent. We've got another army being made here. Looks like Sweden is just prepared to dig in here, but they've got Copenhagen, which I completely forgot about. But they are taking quite the beating here in terms of finances. Finances are not performing well at all. Look at that fleet there. What a magnificent sight. Actually, we've got this army, we've got this here. I think what we will do to free up... Then again, what if we send these to India to re-blockade India, bring it under full control I think we've got enough ships in this, in the region here, to be able to deal with anything coming our way. I think our expedition to India does need a bit of, to bring them fully under siege India, so Mughal, so they absolutely do suffer. Then again, if we weaken this force here, who knows what might happen. I think what we'll probably do is we'll probably send them to here then. We bring up a full fleet. Now we're operating with 2 full naval task forces here, and some of these smaller sort of forces that are operating individually. What about here? What have we got here? Actually, these aren't needed either here. They can be moved into the port there. Got to make everything ship shape in Bristol fashion. It looks like France is keeping Austria in position here. I wonder what France are going to do here. Are they indeed at war with... Yeah, they are at war with Spain. Oh, that plot thickens right there. Mind you, Spain has rebuilt quite impressively here. Oh my goodness me, look at those forces. They're wonderful. But France it really is quite the powerhouse here. I'd say that at the moment they might even match Germany for the sheer amount of power they have here. Mind you, Germany've got all of the Urals here. They're still pretty strong though, Germany. Very strong indeed. Let's end the turn here. Let's see what happens. Britain have been an absolute staunch ally of ours. They really have. Don't do it. We'll probably lose that fight there. No, indeed. Yes, we have indeed. But they'll run. That's fine. But we have combat ships in the vicinity to deal with the Barbary States, which I think we will do. But look at this here. This is going to be quite an interesting voyage for that Spanish fleet there. Where is it going? Is it going to France? Austria? If you come anywhere near it now, France, what are France going to do here? Are they building up a force here to... Oh my word, they've got quite a lot of combat units on the Eastern Front there. Oh, bravo, bravo, France. Personally, I think you should have dealt with this force here. Maybe they don't know about it. But that's quite a formidable army they've got on board there. Germany. Nothing happening with them just yet. Mughal, there, look at that, they've moved that fleet out, look, but they've pulled that fleet out now. We can't retreat, so we're going to take that fight. We've been defeated, but still, if they want to follow us, they're more than happy to do so. But we've brought them out now. Oh, look at that, we can go after them. We'll lose those ships, but by damn, we've given them a heck of a thrashing. And that one is still alive. But we've effectively destroyed the entire... Oh, they've got one ship left, the Mughals. They've absolutely thrown everything they can at it. And for what? They've completely been battered to pieces. We had 3 ships there that have destroyed the entirety of the Mughal main force. We are not going to let their sacrifice be in vain, believe me. Russia. Come on, Russia, free up. Russia again. Russia seems to be sending a lot of ships out into the sort of the Atlantic here. I wish Britain would take care of that Courland fleet there, because that's hurting our trade with them. Steady now. Persia, Spain. This would be interesting what happens here. They are in quite a brutal war with France. Oh my word, they're sending another fleet. Jeepers, creepers, creep balls of fire. I don't... Whoa, 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 whoa. This is going to be... Don't do it, Spain. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. If you come to us, we'll put you to the sword. That's okay. We can take that. We can accept. We can take that. Having a good look around here. They're far more... I wonder if they're going to go and strike Russia. Maybe they know they can't dig us. Ah. Ho, ho, ho. We could take this battle here, my friends. Drag them into this fight. And not have a fought battle here. My word, what a fight this will be. What a fight this will be. We'll drag in these two here from the side. We could take this and we could really plunge the knife through the Swedish forces here. What have they got in the second group? My goodness me, they got some good troops here, but not all of them. They're actually taking quite a battering here, as our forces are at full strength. It would be a real oversight on our part to ignore this opportunity to really deliver quite a strong blow here against Sweden. And I think we're going to take this opportunity now to fight this battle here. Because we've got the guns, we've got more than enough reinforcements here, we've got two full armies here ready to fight. Be careful though when they come in here, and which angle they're going to come in from, so we have to make sure we're fully prepared for that. We've got basically a Republican Guard army here, under General S4 here, then we've got Generals Kate Mendoza and General Dennis Fisher, who will be defending Stockholm. We're going to take this opportunity because we can really put a huge blow upon the Swedes here. And we can really smash in their forces here, because I got a feeling they're moving up towards to try and take Russia. Right, let's take this fight. This really will be a... If this goes well, we can really deliver a real hard punch to the Swedish forces here, and their morale will take a crushing low here. They may still have Copenhagen there, but still, there's no compensation for your capital, believe me. And again, 3 excellent generals in charge of defence again. Once again, my friends, I call upon you, I ask you for your service to your country, and you have not let me down at all. Your service has been exemplary. Once again, I call upon all of you. How will this, because if we get in that fort siege, that does give us a few problems, but if we got them in the open here, we can cut them to pieces. I think we'll go for more of a semicircle defence here, depending on how the lay of the land here. And it's actually... Oh, look at this up here. That's actually not too bad. Mind you, this is a This is a pretty big deployment zone here. This is huge. This is a pretty good place here, actually. Oh, look at that there. Giving us a good command of the field here, this sort of ridge here. This mound, hill even, dare I say. Or we could fall right back to here, but I don't... Mind you, the town would break up any advance coming from the left. We could then situate troops on the hill here to cover the right. So if we sort of... Oh, we've got long riflemen who are absolutely exemplary. We've got General S4 here. ECM. Second first look at this. Right. I think we're going to fight here on this side here. So we can put some troops on the hill here to cover this flank. We'll have the village here which will break up the left flank if they come through this way. We've got plenty of reinforcements coming our way. But it's how much damage we can do before they reach our main lines here. So we can actually pull back quite a bit here. The position of the guns will be crucial here. So we're actually going to go sort of right. Going to lend our weight more to the right flank here. Look at that. What a magnificent sight. And I think what we'll do is actually we'll split them up into two groups. Just to give us more of that fire control. And I think definitely we need the vanguard here to be Republican Guard. As you can see, very, very battle-hardened troops here. We've only got one cavalry regiment, which is a bit of a... not much of a worry, but it doesn't give us much mobility. I think we'll have the first foot guard here. In the vanguard of the defence. Here. Oh, look at that. Look at that, that was a magnificent sight. We'll have the second foot guard here. On the right. And we'll have the third on the left. Look at that, the first, second and the third. Absolutely the heart of the defence here. Still some ways away from that one there. We need to keep them close cooperation. Gentlemen. Thank you. Got provincial scouts which will definitely be used. Provincial scouts here. Long riflemen as well, they'll be brought up to here. I think we shall then put... well, the 85th really is a veteran unit. I think we'll put these on the left here. Now this terrain is going to cause us some problems here. Oh, good grief, look at that. So actually we'll put these gentlemen... this terrain is going to mess with us. I think what we will do is we will do that. Actually we'll pull our forces back a little bit here. So we avoid any problems the terrain might give us here. Perfect. That's a bit more organised, a bit more coherent. With the 84th here again on the left. I think we'll have our Republican Guard on the extremities here. For the 86th, the 83rd is actually an exemplary unit here. I think what we'll start doing is we'll start moving these around here to begin to sort of meet those reinforcements. We'll have the 7th foot here on top of this hill here. We'll have the 6th regiment here. I think we'll put the 6th regiment here. Actually, we'll put a small strike force up on the hill here, just to cover. So actually these will be as an independent detachment, just to cover any potential problems we might get from reinforcements. A little bit sloppy there, the deployment, but still, I think we'll definitely put some of these gentlemen here. We need to hide them, but they've got nowhere to hide at the moment. We don't want to waste these. Oh, look at that. Provincial scouts. I think we'll have these gentlemen. We can't really operate in the village here. I think we'll have them operating in front of our lines, probably here. Just give us that extra bit of cover. And here. That is an excellent. We shall put them thus. We've got our cavalry here as well to give this flank extra protection as well. Oh, the General S4 of course, behind the lines here. Right, I think we're ready for this fight, my friends. Let's begin the battle here. They're way off there. Where are their reinforcements? They're coming in right behind them, which means this independent regiment here, these regiments here, they can actually be put on the crest of the hill here. Let's have some proper organisation here, please, gentlemen. And here they come. Who would have thought it? All of the reinforcements are coming directly behind them. So what we are going to do is we're going to straighten up on this hill here. We'll hold our cavalry back. Oh, what a wonderful sight. 30 men gone. Let's see if you can dodge that. Oh my goodness me, look at that. Now we can redirect their fire. Already broken. What a wonderful sight. Okay, we've lost a few men here. Look at these provisional scouts. They look like that. What a fantastic looking uniform. They're unfortunately taking the beating here, the brunt of this. Let's put some stakes down here for them. Good grief. That's some pretty accurate firing there. Oh, what a shot. Oh my word. Here they come. One fire, one burst of gunfire across there. My God, they're taking an absolute hammering here. Oh, what a shot. Look at that, absolutely a lot of friendly fire there. We can push down upon this now, or we can sit here, wait. We've got to continually be pushing our... My word, they're taking a real battering here. Just got to hold our nerve here, hold our nerve. Damn this Republican guard. On. Oh, they've worked absolute wonders here. Take the fight to them. Jeepers creepers, that's a lot of forces coming. Come on now, fire where we need to. Fire on this grouping here. That's more like it. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's an absolute thrashing there. Here they come. Grenadiers. Oh, they've got the whole kit and caboodle here. That's a wonderful shot there. Oh, they've been absolutely obliterated. Oh, these cannons have proven invaluable. Come on now, gentlemen. Oh my Gordon Bennett! Great balls of fire. Look at that, they fell right into the trap there. Steady, gentlemen, steady. Yes, smashed to pieces. God, the 4th Grenadiers. Whoa, Narky Farmland. Narky Farmland. Oh, horse guards. Oh, what a shot that was! The artillery has absolutely obliterated them. Steady now, lads, steady. I think we're going to deal with... Oh, they're bringing the provincial cavalry there with them. I'm going to try and sneak these through here. Prepared and ready to meet. Oh, they've been absolutely destroyed. What a fight this has been. Here they come, more provisional cavalry. Now, we're going to definitely lock down this flank here. That's right, give them hell here, lads. That's a wonderful shot there. Go on now. Oh, gee, those great balls of fire. Oh my gosh, they've been absolutely mauled here. Now we go after them, now we go after their artillery. Break, damn you. Good grief. battered. They haven't got the stomach for it. Get in there before anything else comes along here. Okay, let's get these gentlemen into here. Oh, let's get some order here. Let's get some discipline in here. Let's reform these lines. Look at that. Absolute joy to see that there. Let's get rid of these fiends here. You want Sweden back? You come and get it. Move, gentlemen, this is not a Sunday jaunt. If we can just get in here and take care of these artillery. Can we use the sort of hill here as cover? Yes, we can. Get rid of these damn rocket troops here. Brilliant marksmanship, brilliant marksmanship. What the places is going on here? They shall die as well. Tell you what, this militia has been absolutely staunch in its willingness to attack. Get in that 4-inch mortar. Get into them, lads. Wonderful to see. Cut them down, lads. Cut them down. Ceasefire. All guns fall silent. What a fight that was, what a fight. They've all gone. Who is left? Who dares stand? Yes. What a fight that was, my friends. The Battle of Stockholm. The first and probably not the last battle, but my word, what a beautiful fight that was. Let's have a look. 218 killed. Look at the Republican Guards. They've done exceptionally well. Look at the jump here in ranks. Absolutely massive. Exemplary fighting. We lost 641 men. They lost nearly 4,500. We lost under 700 men. They lost nearly 4,500 men. That's all they've got left. Wow. They've been absolutely destroyed. The combat efficiency of Sweden has been absolutely decimated here. Thank you, Courland, for removing your ships from Britain. Don't do it. Don't do it. Couldn't Norway be even moving to take advantage somewhere else, maybe? What a fight that was. I think it's probably time we took care of this fiend here. Of course we have units being built here. I think we should put them in here. This army does need significant amount of replenishment.
At the ready.
Why is this army not being... Oh, 14,000. So trade has opened up here. Oh god, we look at the trade. It's been absolutely damaged stupendously here.
Yes, sir.
Worth every penny there, my friends. That one army defeated all of these. Look at that. We've thrown them right back here. And we can probably... Oh god, that's going to take a bit there. We'll probably start repairing some of these buildings here. Bringing things back up into rude health here. But Stockholm has been fully secured after that battle, I think. Naval College, I don't think we'll bother replenish that just yet. Excellent. They've just got that one ship left there. And I think we can probably defeat that, but I think what we'll do before we'll do that is bring them right down there. Have at you, sir.
Underway. All hands on deck. All hands on deck. Make ready. Ready for action. Aye, sir.
By damn, they'll pay dearly. They will pay dearly for what they've done to us.
Battle stations, prepare to engage. Still ship shape. All hands make ready.
As will Afghanistan.
Bomb about. Make ready. Aye, aye, sir. Now steady. Set sail.
I think that puts pay to that there. Aha.
Aye, sir. Weigh anchor. Clear away and make ready. Yes, Captain. Prepare for battle. Aye, aye, sir. All hands on deck.
Yes, a complete raid of all of their coast. Have some of that, sir. That's what you get when you come against the United States of America. Look at that. Patriotic sword. Well fought there. My compliments to General S4 here, and also K. Mendoza, Dennis Fischer, for your excellent support there. But General S4, what a fight that was. A wonderful fight there, sir. And my compliments to your men and to yourself, sir, for your discipline of your army and your courage of your army and of yourself. Wonderful display there. And now I think we're going to push on further here. And we have General Ahmed here moving up to exploit the opening we have here with Afghanistan. Look at that. We've got General Ahmed moving in here. We have pretty much secured quite a lot here. That's been repaired, which is excellent. 14,000 coming in there. 47,000, that's taken a heck of a hit there. It really has taken a real hit there. If we can bring this under our fold though, that would increase our... Ooh, look at this. A small madrasa. I don't think so, Afghanistan. You're not going to have time to be able to set into that. That's a pretty strong force they've got there in Copenhagen there. I wouldn't want to say Denmark off them. That would definitely give us quite the strategic overview here, but then again they are at war with also with Germany, so that's put a lot of pressure on them as well. We should get this repaired pretty soon. That's coming down quite fast here now. How are Russia doing here? Russia have actually pulled back from here, but we have dealt quite the blow there. 2 more turns for that. I think we'll do 1 more turn, my friends, and that will be the end of this episode then. But we've had quite an eventful episode. A huge amount going on. That's definitely freed up this army here. I wouldn't mind to take Copenhagen, I really wouldn't. Barbary States once again raiding. France. Oh, bravo, France, bravo! They're moving so many forces through there. I wouldn't surprise they don't strike against Austria very soon. Germany. Pushing out more Swedish forces into our fleet here. I think we shall take care of that. Indeed. Whoa, we took a beating there. Wow. But we have freed up that port there. We have to replenish, I think, some of those ships there. Well, I'll be damned. They're not even going to get a chance to even land that fleet. Mark my words. Ottomans. Russia, look at the fleets they're sending across. They don't like... Ooh. We've got some pretty powerful strike forces here. They must have an alliance, or they must be at peace with the Barbary States, because they're allowing them to do quite a lot there. Those trade lines are being hit like hell there. Don't even do it, Spain. Don't even think about it. think we have to replenish a few of our fleets here. Spain has been pretty active here. Sweden, what will they do to respond? Interesting. Looks like Norway's digging in even further, which is good. But they've had to bring. They're going to try and hit Sweden. They're going to try and hit Russia there. For definite, they're going for Russia. Are you serious? I think we can auto-resolve that one there. No, we took quite a few casualties. We took 700 casualties there, but we can take that hit. The initial damage we did beforehand, where they lost nearly 4,500 men. Wonderful sight to see. We can replenish those gentlemen there now. We'll take care of them, I think.
Home and for the prize. Orders. Fleet ready. All away. Officer on deck.
I think we'll do our own bit of raiding here. +1 to morale. Excellent. Oh, look at that. Secretary of State. Treasury. Oh, fantastic. But still not brilliant here. I think we'll have to dispose of that gentleman there. Excellent. We can now fully upgrade and move his cottage here in the Carolinas. General Ahmed is going to move into position. Oh, they've increased that now, have they? Oh, yes, they have. Demand surrender, of course, refused. Siege. Put that into an economic building. Expert Purser. Oh, excellent. -1 morale. +2 army management. +1, +1. +1 to battles. Oh, fantastic. +2. Wonderful. I don't think we'll repair that just yet.
Sir. Orders.
They will be replenished.
Sir.
As will these gentlemen here. And we'll... that there. I think we can have this fleet here being sent back to a port. To be repaired. They took quite a hit there, didn't they? They're trapped, just like we want them to be. These fleets here, this fleet is taking a little bit of a beating, but it's guarding this trade line here we're keeping open. That's better, that's more like it. Trade is starting to open up again, especially here in India. How minister's doing here? That's a good Europe minister. Treasury is excellent. I think we'll try and kick the head out here, shall we? Yes, that's more like it, look at that. Definitely more like it. 158,000, we're doing pretty well here. got to start looking at the next stage of the war here. And I think we're going to continue. Oh, look at that.
Yes. Forward. Ready for orders.
I think we'll have 3 more.
Make ready.
They need more horse if we're going to be preparing for our fight, which definitely will be coming.
Officer on deck. Orders, Captain. Aye, sir. Aye, aye, sir. Aye, sir. Aye, sir. Any orders? Make ready.
Got 2 powerful forces here. So with that, my friends, take a phone call there. With just, I think we're taking this Afghanistan fleet, this Afghan fleet here. Look at that army there they're bringing in. Not going to be allowed here to even disembark.
We are victorious.
Yes.
Make ready.
The New York fleet continues its protection.
Heave away, boys. Heave away. Ready and waiting.
We should protect that there. Inflexible and Columbus, excellent. Don't need that just at the moment. And I think, my friends, we're going to end this episode here. What an episode it's been. It's been absolutely fantastic. We really have had some excellent battles. And we've managed to defend Cuba here very, very well indeed. With that one fleet from New York coming down here to defend the shores. But I think, my friends, we're going to be looking probably at pushing ourselves here eventually against Prussia once again, probably here in Minsk. Definitely looking for that. We've got to be careful though. Or maybe even pushing into Denmark. I wouldn't want to take Denmark. That would be our next goal. And bring all of this under our control here. We would have complete control then of the Baltic North Sea sort of passage. That'd be wonderful. But my friends, I'm going to end this episode here. We've enjoyed it. If you have, please comment, like and subscribe. As always, keep your comments coming down below. It'd be absolutely fantastic, my friends. But until next time, my friends, bye for now.